He always has a profile, which is a legendary guitar workout, so you can relax now. That's done. I can relax. So before we go on, I'd like to sort of say something about these guys. You've got the names in the programme, but you probably know who they are. But we've got a whole history, as you can see. We're quite historical, you know. And so first off, over there on bass, is a gentleman who joined the Soft Machine in 1970-71 and left, as happened in bands in those days. There was a little, what they call musical differences, but usually it's more intense than that. So Roy left in 76, and then we enticed him back in 2009. So the great Roy Babington on bass. Soft Machine at the time on YouTube, you can see Roy had the hair down there, blonde, lovely blonde hair right down there.
I wish I did that to cover my brain transplant.
See? Didn't work, did it? And on drums, one of the great drummers, the world drummers of the last a lot of years really, and he joined Soft Machine in 1972 and he never left, so I have to say, gentlemen, we can share with you that Roy is known for these hums. Anyway, John, but there was a bit of a kind of a long interregnum period, as it were, because our kind of version of Soft Machine that was going in the 70s kind of petered out a bit towards the end of the 70s and did a little bit in the 80s, and then we regrouped more recently. So he technically has been in the band all the time. The great John Marshall. Now, actually, this gentleman here played his first gig with us. Wasn't associated with Soft Machine in the 70s. Tell, because he's not that ridiculously ancient. He's not that young, but so he actually played his first concert with us here in 2006, didn't you? Yeah, February 2006. And he's also played. He's very well known on this kind of music circuit, as well as being known in the jazz world very well. And he's played with Robert Fripp and Steve Wilson at Gong, and he's our very own flute, saxophone, and keyboard wizard on the iRig Pro. Ladies and gentlemen, Theo Travis.
On guitar, some of you may know him. He's a regular on the British jazz circuit, busiest man in jazz. He's also been playing with all sorts of greats going right back to the late 60s. In fact, funny story I remember, which impressed me anyway. He was playing with his band at the Marquee Club in central London in the late 60s, and they did a particularly blinding set. And afterwards, this other guitarist came up to him and said, "Hey man, it was amazing playing." The other guitarist who said this to him was someone you may know. It was Jimi Hendrix. So he thought he was good. We think he's good. He is Mr. John Etheridge.
This is a really lovely tune, written by erstwhile keyboard player for this band, Mike Ratledge. And it's a tune by him, it goes back to 70, 71, 72, Chloe and the Pirates.